The guys who don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I guess that might be a name, but I've already started recording, so this is gonna be in what we just said.
Oh, really?
Right. So this is
Oh,
the
no, now they know we do give a fuck when we were pretending we didn't give a fuck. Oh, no.
yeah. Um, now this is the podcast with no name. Although once we upload it, we'll probably put a name on it, so we're gonna look like idiots
Yeah,
for that
yeah.
bit. And basically, we are a couple of guys from two different parts of the country, right?
One of them's a faggot, not to point any fingers.
Yeah, that's a nice one, man.
Wait, why am I pointing? Oh, fuck it. I'm not supposed to be pointing at myself.
Anyway, I listen to a shit ton of podcasts, and I thought, let's make our own because that'll be popular, right? When we're only gonna have like 10 views, but that's fine. I don't really give a shit. I just wanted to do this because it was fun, right?
It's for fun.
I get off to it, right? I admit it. I jerk off when I listen to podcasts, all right? I admit it.
I don't know. I think I help, but
Yeah. Sometimes my hand gets sore, and you need to give me a hand there.
give you a hand.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about some news stories and some about gaming, some about just regular news, and then afterwards we'll have a special treat for you. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
Wait, what?
no, this is gonna be on YouTube, so it's not. But
Just think about it.
as much as I would love to. Yeah, but that might be a future thing for the podcast. We'll talk about what kind of porn we watch and discuss it. No.
What?
But
No.
I should let you know ahead of time, right? We have some pretty twisted, messed up humor, usually offensive humor. Like, basically, let me explain what happened before we continue on. Kirby here, this is the Cuban I'm talking to, right?
Kirby, with the Y and then the I.
Well, on Skype here it just says "I," but
Oh, fuck you.
anyway, he suggested to get our news sources from Al Jazeera, and I don't really get my news from Al Jazeera. And I'm like, oh, you mean that sand nigger news site? just to let you guys know, I'm not racist. Right? And once I said sand nigger, fucking Kirby had never heard that term before, so he was just laughing his ass off. And I wish we had recorded that, but we didn't. So, moving on. Do you want to start with a news story, or shall I?
I don't know. I think maybe you should start off with your name because nobody fucking knows.
Oh yeah, I'm Alex. Right? That's all you need to know.
And I prefer to be called Kirby with the Y and then the I.
Okay, that's great. He's not going to reveal his real name because the NSA are after him. Right? But
That's what happens when you download like 5 gigabytes worth of like weird porn off of the Pirate Bay.
yeah, man, the government needs to know what kind of porn you look at because that's how they can stop terrorists. You see, because like obviously Al Qaeda just loves like tentacle porn and stuff. Right? Obviously, they're well-known fans of it.
Of course.
Yeah, right. So, all right. Here's a news story that I thought was interesting. So I'm reading this. I'm going to read this now. This is not
Okay.
off of Al Jazeera. This is off the Escapist, but this is about breakthroughs in cultured meat production might enable greener food production without sacrificing burgers and steaks. So basically, we'll be able to make meat that isn't made out of animals, right?
So like out of soy bean stuff, like that kind of stuff. Like
Actually,
tofu?
it's made from stem cells, apparently.
I thought stem cells were like for repairing humans.
Well, that's what we like to use them for, but apparently, like stem cells, I've heard a lot about that. You know, it might be a cool thing, but like apparently they can't research it or something because I think you need to like use fetuses or something. That's some. Do not don't. None of you fucking quote me on that because I know nothing about stem cells, right?
Fetus meat.
This isn't the kind of podcast to get your factual information.
Like just a heads up. Like we're intelligent guys. Just we're not like
I just don't know anything about stem cells.
yeah exactly.
I know that apparently it can like repair broken organs and body parts and other stuff.
This sounds like the biggest waste of money ever. Oh yeah, dude. I'm gonna pay like $12 for a Walmart piece of a steak that costs $300 to make.
I don't know how. Hold on. I'm gonna read it right here. Right. So let's see here. Right. Let's see here. Food literally grown from stem cells instead of traditional farming techniques is something scientists have been striving for since the 1930s. Winston Churchill even considered it to be an inevitable development. Really? Were we even talking about like this shit back in the 30s?
Yeah, I doubt it.
I didn't know stem cells was a thing.
I'm pretty sure we were more worried about, like Hitler and Nazi zombies, that kind of stuff.
Well, even then, like even during World War II, like there were big advancements in technology and science, although we were using a lot of those big advancements to kill people. Specifically them Germans and them Japs. That's the thing. Back in World War II, we called them the Japs. Like people were really racist.
We really.
Like there's this World War II propaganda sign where like Uncle Sam, his shirt is ripped up and he's got like a wrench in his like it's basically I think it was after Germany had surrendered and Japan was left, and basically Uncle Sam was saying, "Okay, Jap, you're next." like because we had to take care of Japan because
Dude, Uncle Sam is our fossilized racist. We can always depend on him.
Yeah. That's why we call him Uncle Sam. He's that drunk uncle at Thanksgiving, giving out all his overly ultra conservative racist opinions.
I could imagine that like that old racist uncle, like you're like, God, or Space Lobster, please bless our Thanksgiving dinner, and we're so happy to have our daughter's new boyfriend Tyrone in the house, and Uncle Sam's just fucking eyeing Tyrone.
He's just giving him the dead just the death glare. Fucking. Yeah.
Yes.
Uncle Sam is the mascot of America, so who does Tyrone represent? Obama. Uncle Sam does not like Obama. A lot of politicians do not like Obama. A lot of people do not like Obama.
Conservatives don't like Obama.
A lot of liberals don't like Obama. Yeah. I don't care.
I wouldn't really blame him.
I don't care for Obama. There's a lot of things he's done I really don't like. I would not say he's a good president. One thing I will give him for, I think he's better than Bush. But that's not saying much.
CJO. Yes. True.
Like that's like saying, fuck, I can't think of a witty comparison. I was going to say something like certain dumps I take are better than others, but I'm not sure I would stoop that low.
So stem cell meat.
Oh yeah, right? Let me read more of this since we kind of went on a tangent. Science is already making cultured meat today. I don't know what the fuck cultured meat is. Is that like? I'm assuming that's meat that like drinks wine and goes to operas. Is that? No.
I thought like cultured cheese was like a thing. Is that not?
I'm assuming it is. Like it sounds. Okay. It's just not financially feasible to produce on a large scale, according to the biologists Corvan der Wiel and Johannes Tramper. I probably botched those pronunciations. However,
look, like, I don't know about you guys, but over here in Miami, there's this one restaurant that's called Texas de Brasil, which basically it's like they bring this like huge steaks of meat like to your table, and like they freaking like start cutting it like right there, right? Ooh. I can imagine like. Going out one nice day to the restaurant, and then it's like they bring like the normal steak, they bring like the pork, and then they're like, would you like to have some of our like stem cell research steak? And it's like,
stem
how does it taste?
Steak or
stem
whatever.
steak.
Stem steak. That's.
Yeah, sure. How does it taste? Absolutely no different. Does it cost any more? Yes.
Yeah. Even says here it wouldn't be financially feasible. Like, the current technique of growing meat from stem cells was introduced by Mark Post in 2013. Although it wasn't exactly efficient, a single patty grown this way would cost about $385,000.
Most expensive burger. Yes.
Vanderweel and Trapper's model uses a bioreactor to facilitate exponential cell growth, at which point meat could be harvested, pressed, and divided into consumer-sized portions. Assuming that losses
Okay.
are kept to a minimum, each bioreactor would produce 25,600 kilograms of cultured meat per year, roughly equaling 10 kilograms per person for a village of 2,560. Presumably larger populations could then be served by additional bioreactors, which would have the additional benefit of creating local jobs. Okay, that's interesting, but I, you know,
Yeah.
that's cultured meats, what they're explaining there. I don't I don't know I don't know what the fuck cultured. You know, we already made cultured meat today. I mean, I know there was that big issue with like pink slime in most beef.
Oh right. Yeah. Well, like in you know that in the end, right? Like McDonald's was like, or McDonald's, yeah, I think it was McDonald's. They were like, "This is how our chicken's really made,"
Or
and like they
or
did.
actually, I remember another thing. Taco Bell was like, people were like, "Oh, it's only 30% meat or something," and
Oh
then
yeah.
basically Taco Bell went out publicly and said it's actually like 70% meat. So fuck you. it's
Yeah,
it's
no, no,
still not
that's
full
legit. It
meat.
was. Yeah, I read a news article about that, and you know what's the funny thing? I was about to be like, I will invest on that on the day that we can grow Taco Bell
Well,
tacos.
keep
Okay.
in mind those percentages I gave. I don't think they're accurate to what they were. Those are just
No,
off
no,
my
I'm not
memory.
even
But
shitting you. I read an article like last week. It was like 70% of it is meat. Like the other like 30% is composed of like water, like some preservatives, that kind of stuff.
could be. Well, yeah. I don't really know how that works, but
But man, I love I don't care what people say. I love my
yeah,
fucking Taco
it's
Bell.
good food. It's bad for the heart, but good for the soul, as, as they say.
Why would I be alive tomorrow when I can you know have good food
Yeah,
today?
it's like the Heartstopper from GTA 4. The Heartstopper was there's this restaurant called Burger Shot in the Grand Theft Auto series, which is
Right.
like Burger King. But the Heartstopper was a burger with seven large patties of beef, right?
Was that like a quest
No,
for
it
beef?
was.
Or was
You'll
like
see like posters for it in the game, and like in GTA 4, you can watch TV, and there's like a commercial for it, and like there's basically the commercial starts off with like a guy calling 911. He's like, "Oh, my heart stopped. I think the left side of my face has gone numb." And then the guy at the lady at 911 is like, "Are you calling from Burger Shot?" He's like, "That hurt stuff. Seven patties of beef." And then like the commercial
mm,
ended with "Die with a smile on your face."
mm, mhm. Well, going on. There's a couple celebrity feuds that I've been
Oh,
hearing
celebrity
about,
feuds,
right?
gossip. That's a big thing. Let's go on. Go on.
Well, one of them that I heard, right, was this woman named Rosie Perez and J Lo, of course, the only Latina singer that can't speak Spanish.
Well,
I That's a thing. That's a thing here in Florida. Yeah, people get mad
I
about that.
imagine.
Um,
Is she even
so
Latina?
Rosie Perez, yeah, I think she's like Puerto Rico. I don't know. She's Puerto Rican or something like
Puerto
that.
Rico. I like the way you say that.
She's from Puerto Rico, I think. I'm not
Puerto
sure.
Rico.
Um, so this bitch named Rosie Perez, she's like this is the quote. Lopez went off like some ghetto biatch, screaming and pounding her chest while they were working together on the show. And the show was in living color. So yeah, another one that I found pretty funny was you remember the Jonas Brothers from like when you were like in seventh grade, and it was like in
I
fourth or
remember they
fifth
were
or
like a
something like
popular
that.
thing, and now I've never heard. I forget that they even exist.
Yo, they got shit on so hard by Justin
Oh yeah,
Bieber,
yeah.
but like they weren't bad. Like their music was good, right? It wasn't horrible.
I
Like it
want
was
you to keep in
respectable.
mind, right? You've just admitted to the internet that the Jonas Brothers were good, right?
But they were. I'm not like why? Why not agree with that?
Well, I don't really listen to the Jonas Brothers, so I do know that like
I
apparently one
remember.
of the members was diabetic, and that was.
Oh yeah, like the youngest one, like Nick or
I thought it was
something.
the older. It was the one that had that like curly hair. He kind of looked a bit like Josh from Drake and Josh.
Drake and Josh. Well,
Well,
anyways,
Josh Peck.
what supposedly happened was
Yeah, go on.
they like Jonas Brothers like that name like the band is like it's like not a thing
Of course not.
anymore. And supposedly like there's like no like it can no longer be
It's not a copyright.
like mentioned like that.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
like because supposedly there's been like a big fight between the family and because there was a big disagreement over their music direction.
Did one of them want to like start making like heavy metal, and another one want to make like dubstep and shit?
I don't think it worked like
What
that.
directions were they wanting to go with their music?
I don't know. I think like solo artists and something I want to make pretty common is the Kanye
The
West
Kanye
corner.
West corner. Is that gonna? You want that to be a thing in the show? Let's fucking do it.
I want it to be a
Let's
thing
fucking do
so
it.
bad.
Let's live to the Kanye West corner. Let's. What do you have to say about Kanye West?
Okay, so this one's a little bit older, but Kanye West was fighting with Jimmy Kimmel. You know, the he Jimmy Kimmel, very cool guy. He took over the
Oh yeah, I
Tonight
heard
Show.
about that.
Yeah, and you know, I always liked him when he was in his previous show. I don't remember what it was. I don't remember the name. So supposedly, I'm gonna read this out. Kanye West was given Jimmy Kimmel the rap feud he's always wanted. After Kimmel poked fun at West's interview with the BBC, in which the entertainer called himself the number one rock star on the planet, West went to Twitter to air his profane grievances, in all caps, of course. The two later made amends with a televised sit down.
I bet he was drunk when he made those tweets.
So, dude, nobody knows what Kanye West does. He's probably
He
like,
goes out with a hobbit,
like
doesn't he?
I don't even.
You saw that episode of South Park.
Yeah. I'll end that with the celebrity stuff. I want to do that. I want to do shit with celebrities every
Yeah,
once in a while.
yeah. I don't really like modern day celebrities like Kanye West and.
Neither do I. That's why I
Oh,
like shitting on them.
yeah, well, most people do. They're not.
Okay.
Although some people are like fucking zombies. They're like, oh, gotta hear what fucking Kanye West is doing.
Oh yeah, dude, I got you. Dude, I don't know like half the
Gotta
celebrities
keep up
in
with
this
them
world.
Kardashians.
Like I can tell you two names, two celebrity names that like I know, like I got down pat. Mila Kunis,
I don't even know who that is.
right? Mila,
Is that?
damn.
I'm
Goddamn
assuming
fat.
she's Latino, so obviously you would know.
I actually don't know what she is. But because like that '70s show,
She was on that
freaking
'70s show. What
hot.
character was she?
Yeah, she was like the youngest
Was
one.
she? Wait,
I
you
forgot her
mean
name, I don't know.
Jackie? She plays
Yeah,
fucking
Jackie.
Meg in Family Guy. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously I wouldn't know her name because I didn't really like her character in that '70s show. I thought she was a bitch, and I mean,
Well, I think you know that she was like 4 years younger than she was supposed to be. Like she got on the show when she was 14, but she was supposed to be 18 because she lied to the
oh,
producer.
a lot of young people do that.
Yeah.
In fact, not only that, she also voice acts quite a few characters. She voice acts Ashley Williams. What was it, Ashley Williams or whatever from Mass Effect?
I don't know.
It was Ashley something. I want to say Williams. It was literally the exact same name from Ashley from The Evil Dead. And also she voice acted Tanya from Saints Row. Yeah.
Never played those two games, dude.
Oh,
I
well.
wouldn't know.
They're fun.
Oh, yo. I literally just saw this. You know Hatsune Miku, right?
Oh yeah, that Japanese thing.
Yeah, you basically get what it is. Like it's like
Yeah,
hologram,
I
like,
saw that.
singing.
That was really cool.
Well,
Is there like a new version of it or
I
something?
can't even. There's gonna be a Michael Jackson hologram.
Perfect. He'll live on. He'll live on. He's dead, but now he'll live on.
Yeah, dude. You know
And
his
he
new
can't
album's
touch kids
coming out,
because he's a
right?
hologram. This is perfect. Hold on, sorry. A new album from Michael Jackson is coming out.
Yeah, it's posthumous. All supposedly like they're collecting like the works that never made it.
Wow.
I don't know.
Huh.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if you want to move on to the video game news.
Yeah, the thing is, what I found wasn't anything special. There wasn't much going on in the gaming news. I mean, I could pull up something from, like, that happened like a week ago or something. Actually, no.
Right.
I got a couple things I can talk about with video games. One of them I would literally be stealing from Jim Sterling, and well,
No,
I've already
because
stolen that other article from
nobody
The
knows who we
Escapist. I
are.
may as well steal. I get all my gaming news from The Escapist and stuff. But one of
Game
them
Informer.
is, this
Woo!
isn't the Jim Sterling thing, but Samsung is making their own Galaxy branded virtual reality headset. You know, similar to like that.
Wait, like like
Yo,
the
what was
what's
that
it
thing
face?
called? Oculus Rift. That's I
Oculus
only
Rift.
heard I
Yeah.
only heard. Thing is, I was kind of living under a rock during that thing was announced. Like apparently it's virtual reality or whatever. I don't know how good it is. I did not look up anything.
I don't. It's meh. You can find a couple YouTubers.
I'll have to look into that, but I
PewDiePie.
doubt they
You
could
know.
really like stick. Could they like stick the camera into like the lens or whatever? Would that work?
No. Like they record their screen. Like they record the computer screen because like as you do it, like it's
Oh,
also
cool.
seen on the screen.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to look into that. I mean, I knew like back in the day, virtual reality was like, oh yeah, virtual reality. It's the future of video games.
The Virtual Boy, the only Nintendo console
Although
to ever
the Wii U isn't
fail.
doing too good in sales at the moment, but
Oh yeah. Which is I was kind of disappointed because like not even the fact that the Wii U didn't get any game like that many games immediately. I'm more disappointed on the fact that like Nintendo like they didn't. I just feel they didn't
well,
try enough.
they kind of tried. Like they
Like
tried to
just
innovate
think
in
about it.
a different way, and Nintendo likes.
No, but just think about it. Look, because when the Wii came out,
All right, we're back. We had some technical issues,
yeah. Sorry about that.
but it's resolved at the moment. So Kirby, you were talking about when the Wii came out.
Yeah. So what I mean to say is like when the Wii came out, just think about it. I remember when the Wii was first advertised, and I think it was at E3, and it was just so magnificent, dude. I remember that, and like I think they really put like all their best efforts into Wii. Like how many release games did we get for Wii? I remember we got like Wii Sports, whatever that doesn't count, but we got like all the new Mario
The launch
games.
title is what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, the launch titles,
Yeah.
and I think that they really went so much stronger with that. And I think that with the Wii U, I think they tried to play it safe by not overdoing it because I thought like they didn't want to invest all those resources. But like I'm really hoping that they pick up on the Wii U.
Well, from what I've heard around the internet, like especially from like game theory and stuff, like the reason why
Right.
the Wii U didn't do as well as it did is because apparently Nintendo like sent a lot of copyright claims or whatever to YouTube videos about their video games or whatever. I
That's
mean,
always been a thing.
that's something I've heard, but I mean, if that is the case, I don't know how restrictive Nintendo really is on YouTube videos. I mean, a lot of companies tend to be very restrictive about that, but I mean, if that is the case, then they really are shooting themselves in the foot because, like, YouTube is how a lot of games like
True.
kick off. Like, look
Very, very true.
if it weren't for YouTube, Minecraft would be like just like a
Piece of shit.
like it'd only be played by like Swedish hipsters nowadays. Let's be honest.
Swedish hipsters.
Yeah.
They did it before it was Swedish.
Yeah, man. But yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
What was it? Okay, so yeah, we were talking about that. What I was talking about was virtual reality, basically.
Oh right, yeah.
Virtual reality, like, it was such a big thing. They're like, oh, it's the future of gaming. And then, like, after things like the Virtual Boy, and we kind of we try to do things like 3D gaming. Like, I think
Right.
the PS4 wanted to be like 3D, although I don't think that became a thing.
Yeah.
And, obviously the 3DS, like, 3D was sort of like a step towards virtual reality. But really it isn't.
Right.
3D...
Um.
What?
No, I was gonna say, I think we have made advances towards virtual reality games, and like in the fact that we're incorporating more than just our visual sense. Because if you go to a place like, for example, for us, for me, I have a video game arcade place. It's called Dave and Buster's. I don't know if other
That's actually,
states have that.
I think that's a pretty popular name brand for arcade.
Um,
I mean,
but
I don't think we
you
have
know,
one around here, but
right? But I have one here in Miami, and how it works is like they have games that like it's pretty typical in like an arcade type of place, but like you move the controller to the left and like there's like you're in a thing that like supposed to simulate like an airplane or something, and you move to the left. And I think that virtual reality is less about being like virtualized, like stimulating the senses like with electronics, and more about like just making you feel that you're in a real life scenario, which sometimes you don't want that because like scary games or something like that. But in the end, it's enjoyable.
I remember a while back. It was like maybe a year or 2 years ago. I was watching like G4 back when G4 didn't like show constant reruns of Cops, and
Before it became Esquire.
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. You see, I stopped watching G4 because of all those Cops reruns that I didn't. Uh, I thought I don't know, like
I was disappointed.
I don't know. Are you sure G4 isn't still on? I feel like it might still be on.
Nope, it's Esquire now.
Well, like
I was
I thought
I was
IFC. I
disappointed.
thought IFC was replaced by Esquire, or at least that's what it is on my Dish network. Like, 191 was what IFC was, and then I don't know if Dish got rid of IFC or whatever, or if someone having IFC, and then Esquire network replaced 191.
No, but like for me, it was like when Esquire was gonna like when G4 was gonna be changed to Esquire, like it would be like get ready to meet like the new G4 like Esquire network, like they made it like legitimate, like they're changing the name from G4 to Esquire, and like they're
Do,
completely revamping it, like screw the video games and all that.
well, yeah, I didn't. Well, like I knew Esquire network was coming thing. I didn't think it had any relation to any kind of network, and I don't think it really does. But
Right.
But anyway, as I was saying before all that G4 drama, when G4 showed actual shows about video games, um, basically, I remember seeing this thing. I think it might have been on Attack of the Show or something, and
Mhm.
they had this vest, it looked like a Kevlar vest, and you'd wear it, and when you
Right.
play like first person shooter games, and like whenever your character got shot, like you'd feel like a tingle
Oh,
or something like
so cool.
you'd feel something in the area where you got shot. Like I forget what it was. I don't know if it was like a tingle or like a sharp pain. I don't think it was like a sharp pain. I'm not sure that's even legal.
Right.
But um,
Hey, we've achieved virtual reality when Sword Art Online becomes a thing.
what online? Sorry,
Sword Art Online.
sword art. What is sword art?
Oh god damn it, Alex! You don't know?
Is that like a hentai thing?
It it's a oh of course it's anime. Yeah, it's of course it's hentai. Of course.
Well,
No man, it's an anime.
it's an anime thing.
An anime. Yeah, it's focused. It's like based on like a virtual reality world. Like the people can't escape because like the helmets that they're wearing, like the programmer, like the maker of the game, like basically if you try to take them off or somebody on the outside tries to take them off,
Oh. So this
like
is a
it's
show.
still
This isn't an actual game.
no, it's a show.
Or yeah.
It's an anime, and like basically you have to beat like I think it's 100 floors. You have to like get to the 100th floor, beat the boss, so that everyone in the game can escape.
Yeah, this reminds
But
me a
like
bit
it's
of
not,
Spy Kids 3D. That was a
and you're being like sustained by like the helmet, and like the helmet will kill you if you try to take it off, or if like somebody else tries to take it off or something. And like if the electricity turns out, like you're dead.
Oh man, you better pay those
If
power
somebody,
bills.
if somebody tries to take
The
off,
thing is,
if
if
somebody
you're
like
stuck in virtual reality, how are you gonna get a job? You gotta have someone to support your ass.
exactly like you're just stuck in like I never got like super far, but like I heard from somebody, I don't know, and this is might be bullshit. Like the Japanese government, like they got all the people, they like got all the people, and like they took them to like to a special place where they can be like taken care of, and help holding them there until like either they could beat the game,
This is not a
or
real.
if like it's a real thing,
I,
it's a real show. Search it up. I dare you.
oh, alright.
Freaking great.
Okay, okay, hold
I remember that card game I was telling you about, Way Shorts.
on.
Yeah, basically it's like based on like different animes, and like Sword Art Online is one of the one of the decks.
So hold on, these people literally died when. Hold on.
Yeah, like they die if you. Oh, by the way, if you die in the game, you die in real life too.
This this did not happen.
Wait, what do you mean it didn't
Like,
happen?
well, I mean are you saying people in real life played this game and then died?
No, you're stupid. This is an anime.
Oh, so this is all fake. Okay, this is all in the show. All right.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you were literally suggesting that someone made an MMO, it was virtual reality or whatever, and then that like people in Japan played it and literally got stuck in it, and if they tried to turn it off or if they died, then they would actually die.
You know, that's. I think that'd be like a good question of the day. Like if you had the chance to play like an MMORPG, like Sword Art Online, where basically you can go in, but you can't go out until you beat the game, and if you die in real life. Like, would you do that for the adventure?
No, because I could die.
Well, what if you're like old? What if you're old and like you like love video games all
Would
your
I
life? And like,
hold on a second? If I'm old and I'm playing this virtual reality game,
but by the way, like you can look like whatever you are, and like your
would I
physical
would I
abilities are like
feel like
front.
how I look and how like like would I feel like I'm young again?
You would look old, but like you feel like you're young again.
Well, yeah, in the virtual reality I feel young, and in the game I look young.
Yeah, yeah. No, you'd look old. You would look old because like in the show, basically like after like it was revealed like in the game and like in the virtual reality, like this big image of like the producer was like, you're all stuck in here. Like all of their like skins. It was so fucking funny. All their skins like became like their real faces and like their real bodies. So like all the guys playing female characters.
You see, that was the thing. If I was like some old dude in his last days, I want to play as like some young female character and get laid in this virtual reality. So
You're sick.
nah.
No,
I wouldn't.
that's a question to. It's a good question to whoever watches this. Would you undertake that adventure? Put in the comments if
This is gonna
whatever
be
you
like two
think.
guys, and one of them be like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, I'd
but
totally be a chick," and
but
get
it's
banged.
nice. It's nice to get the opinion. By the way, guys, if you like us, you can subscribe, comment for sure, and give us a thumbs up if
Let's
you
let's
really.
wait that to the end because we're not done, right? We're not done. We
Hey,
got a treat
we're like,
for you,
oh yeah, we got a
right?
treat. Of course we
Now,
do.
some of you, after I announce this, some of you might say that I'm stealing this from another podcast. I'm not, because they did not do this every time they made a podcast. They did this like every now and then. I want this to be literally a thing, part of a podcast.
Oh yes,
Okay?
yes,
Right?
yes,
Right? Florida man. Okay, the way I
yes,
said
Lord,
that
and
was stolen from Cox and Crinder because they like to say it like that because Florida man, they like to say it as if Florida man was like some kind of superhero. Right?
hey, by the way, it's topical. Okay, I live in
So yeah,
Florida.
like you
I can
probably
do
know
this.
these guys.
Of course, I know
You
these
probably,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, I know a chronic burping guy.
Oh god, I did read that one earlier. Florida man has been burping nonstop for the last 2 years. Now, wouldn't you die from that?
I love his comment. This is no life.
This is no life.
That would be so bad. Like something so common, like driving you insane. Help! I can't live like
It
this
reminds me of
anymore.
that episode of Family Guy. The guy who was like who had the hiccups for like several years. He's like, please kill me, please kill me.
That was the real thing, though. There was like this girl I heard once, a couple years ago. Like she was 7, and she would hiccup for like 2 years straight, like until she was 9, and then like one day it just stopped. It literally just
Oh, I'm
stopped.
sure she was like the happiest motherfucker in the world.
Right? That must have been weird. Because hiccups are like because your breathing like motions get out of whack.
Yeah, it is odd. Right. Now this one, I've actually, I think I've actually, I've seen on the Young Turks actually. Florida man says school test designed to turn students gay. I think, if I'm correct, I think this is referring to this one politician I think it was I'm pretty sure it was in Florida, who basically said that, what was it, was it core something? It was this educational thing.
Mm.
Um,
I don't know, dude. I don't
it
remember.
was core something. It was I forget what it was.
Yo, you remember how Jimmy Fallon, his show was late night? Remember that?
Yeah.
Well, you know how the SNL guy, Seth Meyers, took over, right?
Uh, yeah. I don't really watch this show, so I don't know. But go on.
Well, this comedy guy took over the show, and basically, I just remembered there's this like he did this thing which is like Faker
Baker
Florida,
Floor.
Faker
Okay, then we can
Florida,
totally get away with this because multiple people have done this. So good. At least two people have done something about
Faker
ridiculous things from Florida, so therefore it is not stealing. It's definitely not plagiarizing.
Faker. I want to do this. Okay, I'm gonna do
Right?
one. You ready?
Well, hold on. Let me. Before you do that,
Um.
I wanted to go on about what I was talking about here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
this is the
Sorry,
guy. But
sorry, sorry.
basically, that core or something, or whatever it was, it was basically these state tests and stuff. It wasn't
Right. Yeah, I got you. FCAT,
right.
that kind of stuff.
And he was saying like these tests are attempting to turn students gay, right? I don't know how the fuck that works, right? Hold on. Van Zandt
Right.
claims that the organization the state paid $220 million dollars to design a new standardized test that is trying to get young people to become gay, and it appears some local Fort Myers residents agree with the claim. People fucking agree. They're promoting as hard as they can any youth that is interested in the LGBT agenda, Van Zandt told an audience in Orlando. He's referring to the American Institute of for Research, or AIR, an organization hired to develop new testing for Florida students. They will promote double-mindedness in state education and can attract every one of your children to become as homosexual as they possibly can. Now, he's talking.
Thanks,
He
Uncle
was talking about
Sam.
this on the Young Turks, where he's talking about becoming double. It teaches you to be double-minded or something. Okay.
Right.
Well, does he mean like
Do
a
you think
multiple
we should? Do
personality
you think we should
disorder or
reference like?
something?
Wait, Alex. Do you think we should like mention the fact that you are?
Yeah, I am bisexual, and I'm not double.
Okay.
I'm not double-minded. I don't have multiple personality disorder. If that's what he's suggesting.
Yo, that'd be so funny. Like you live your life as a straight man. You go home to your wife and kids, but every once in a while,
Oh, wait a minute.
under a midnight moon, you, you turn
Well, is he
fabulous.
referring to like people who like sort of live sort of double lives? Like basically, average Joe, he'll be with the wife and kids, goes to work, and then like on his weekends off or whatever, he'll like cross dress and it'll be like Tammy, the she-male whore or whatever, and go get like fucked by a bunch of dudes. Is that
Go to Cockatoos. Let's go to Cockatoos.
cockatoos? What?
Cockatoos from GTA 5.
Cockatoos?
Yeah, it's like a tranny strip club or
I
something.
need to find this next time I play GTA 5 because that sounds awesome. But I never fucking found that. I mean,
Okay, dude. Fake or Florida? Let's see. Fake or Florida? Florida man threatens to throw hand grenade into neighbor's condo.
um, Florida.
Oh wait, my mom's calling me. Damn, I'll be right back. Yes, that is true. It's
Oh,
Florida. Yeah, boy.
this is awkward.
Latina moms. What can I say?
Yeah, this is a bit unprofessional. I'll yeah, to have someone just leave and talk to their parents. The podcast. If you think Kirby is like some old guy who like lives with his parents still, no, he's actually very young. He's still in school, right? Of course, this is the internet,
Ah,
so
sorry, man.
then you
I have
guys
little
will believe
sister.
me. I was
What'd
basically
you say?
reassuring the audience that you weren't some old guy living in your parents' basement, and that you were just young and still in school. But they're not going
Of
to believe
course.
that. I just admitted that. But
Of course. Um, Fake or Florida? Florida man was set on fire by his dog.
set on fire by his dog. You see, well, dogs don't have opposable
Yes.
thumbs, so that's going to be fake.
Yes, that is true.
Okay, good.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Fake or Florida? Florida man is arrested after supposedly meeting Daniel Radcliffe in Walmart and fighting Daniel Radcliffe.
Florida. Oh,
Wrong, fake.
I could see that happening though.
This is me. I was trying to think of one, and then I look over to my bookshelf and I see Harry Potter, and I'm like, got it.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Okay, go. Let's do a couple
Okay.
more Florida man.
Florida man goes on shooting rampage after girlfriend doesn't get him triple Whopper from Burger King.
I'd be mad too.
It's like, what do you mean you didn't get me a fucking triple Whopper?
I only gotta tell you once. Okay, let's see. Florida man. Oh, this one's pretty basic. Let's see. Florida man stopped for DUI. Says he was trying to drive it off.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that happening, like, over here.
Yeah. Let's find one like really like just crazy.
Okay. I'll find one, like, really messed up.
Florida man accidentally shoots self after firearm safety class.
That's not really, like, anything, like, added, like, just ridiculous. Hold on.
He shoots himself after a firearm safety
Yeah,
class.
yeah, that is pretty fucking stupid and magnificent. Here's a good one. Right? This one comes with a picture, right? If you scroll down on the Florida Man Twitter, right? Scroll down past that coffin full of like weapons. You
I'm not.
Okay, well,
I'm not on Twitter.
Maybe I'll put this picture on like the podcast and show everyone. But Florida Man robs bank while dressed as 1/6 of the village people. And here,
So he was dressed as one of the village people.
yeah, here there's a picture of what appears to be well, this is gonna sound really fucking stupid, but I didn't really listen to the Village People or anything, but I mean I did.
Yeah, dude.
I did see
like
YMCA, but I don't really remember what they looked like, and I also saw In the
Which
Navy.
one?
But
I bet he's like or like the cop. He's either the Indian.
well, from what I see from this picture, I see a construction worker, but like he's not like
Oh, okay,
he's
yeah.
not at
probably.
he's not at the desk or whatever where you get the money from. At least I don't think he is, because unless there's two sort of desks on each side, because you can see on the other side of the room there's the other desk, and there's what appears to be either a woman or a man dressed as a woman. It's
Cockatoos.
cockatoos. Yeah. It's low resolution, so it's difficult to tell. I mean, could you?
Florida man wins Breaking Bad contest, arrested on drug charges. By the way, I never watched Breaking Bad. I know
you did
our
watch like a
viewers
few
get mad
episodes,
at-
and you're like, no,
I watched the first two, and
you
I
couldn't because
anymore.
why again?
I don't know, like the thing with like the dude that was chained to like the
The Latino guy chained to the.
yeah. I don't know, dude. I just can't stand people hurting my own people.
It hurts you on the
It was-
inside, huh?
It did. Like, did they? I don't know. In the end, did they dissolve the body? Like,
Here's the
with
funny thing.
with
You don't
the
care if I
acid?
spoil it. I mean, this is only a few episodes in,
No,
so this isn't really much of a
obviously.
spoiler for anyone who listens to this. I mean, I'm assuming everyone who's anyone has watched the show. I'm alienating a bunch of our.
Are you,
I'm alienating like
Say, Alex.
the other person in our audience. I say that because there's like two people. Two
Okay.
people us, but
Okay, go.
basically, like Walter said, or we're going to dissolve the bodies, in this acid, but you need to get the special containers of plastic, right? You need to get these special plastic
Right.
containers. And Jesse's like, oh, I can't find one big enough, and so he's like, fuck it. He puts the body in his bathtub and fills it with acid.
Oh yeah, and then like
So
it
you do
started
remember.
leaking. Yeah, like I watched.
Oh,
up to there,
basically
but,
the
like,
ceiling came down,
like,
and the
what
whole body, like it was a fucking mess. Like the bath came down, it just crushed right through the ceiling, and landed on the floor below. And in fact, it even started leaking into the basement, where like some of the blood was dripping down in the basement, and like the guy chained down there was like, "What the fuck? There's blood coming down from the ceiling. What are they doing up there?" Like that's gotta scare the shit out of you if you're chained in some guy's basement and blood just drips through the ceiling.
Just the fact that you're in the guy's basement. I
Yeah,
think
but
is
this.
bad enough.
Oh my god.
Florida man chains guy in his basement. Florida man beaten, robbed, and stripped naked on the first date.
Hold on. Isn't that like? Didn't he like take a woman to like Burger King? Florida man shot, robbed by
I don't know,
woman.
dude, but all I can tell you is that that's farther than I've gotten on
Florida
the
man
first
shot,
date.
robbed by woman he took on romantic date to Burger King. That's what I'm reading here. So I'm assuming that might be the same story because we're on different websites here. But yeah,
Yeah, could be. How much time are we at right now? I think
yeah.
we should be good.
Unless you have anything you'd like to add. Yeah.
Okay. If you enjoyed this like 40
It's
minutes.
probably long.
Sorry
Yeah.
about it being so long. I think we'll try to maybe. I guess we'll try to keep
Hope the
it.
fucking files
Like
didn't get
20
corrupted
minutes.
again.
Normal.
That would suck so
That
much,
would suck
but
so bad.
go on.
Florida man accused of beating girl to the tune of blurred lines. That's so bad. I'm sorry. Oh my god, we're going to hell.
It'll be fine. I'm sure they serve drinks there. Right?
If you like this and want to hear some more, it'd be really uplifting for us to get some likes and some comments. And obviously, if you want to get these more often, subscribe
Maybe
and
we'll get
we'll
even
see how this
10
goes.
views or even 20. No, that's a bit too optimistic. I gotta, I gotta stop dreaming. Right.
I know we really dream. Yeah, we really.
Thank you, everyone.
Uh,
And
Dude,
sorry for that pitch you might hear in the audio, if that might annoy you. But I don't know what the fuck to do about it.
no bitch.
So, right. So this is Alex and Kirby with the pod. What?
Y before the I.
With
With the Y before
There's
the
no
I.
fucking Y in the name right here. Okay. It's just. Oh!
Maybe.
That's what you meant. Hold on. I thought you meant BYI, as in that's how it ended. I'm just now reading it.
You're
I'm so fucking dumb. How did I not notice that?
this is
Out
a
of
great
all these years,
This is a great way to end it.
son of a bitch!
Took you forever.
I'm the dumbest man alive. All right. Well, good night, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as we have. So yeah, good night.
Have a good week.